Ebusia mema o aha abo no mienu apemu ma kwa ba e de ba 30 minutes edwumadi so ene mene etitiripa na eba bedi enkomo e wa ha so oba kai ambassador Victor Smith ono na UK NDC aban abreso na ono na hwe ho nyina wa bo adwuma free Rollins Mpenso aba bedu sisi amede wo kase na there is no way over NDC because my bra wombo sa papa yedin and I mean betwetwem yenhwe oman mu sene tie sisi yi sen na oman no se ekofa na NDC mu so sen na ehosite wankasa wonim se enei enu a ebetwem mu no na NDC eko court upon the omodiko dan court say voter ID card dey to abadada no na ewose ye de ka requirement ahodo enei se kwakotwiro din na ewose wode ko electoral commissions we year film omodiko dan court ahye say on the 23rd of this month ye obema judgment yene ambassador Victor Smith eni hu enko yeah. Bibia fine. I
mean, yeah, Bibia and Cabet may better than it is now. And never koyi or my timono. And only yeah how. And there may be leadership of this country, you know, the Omani diagro. And they saying in some bossy currently. Biabeka say elections won some can but they were already wo krom ha aba wiasa fanania COVID-19 ebinu say oh I had any problem well so far there were over 10,000 cases me bwana ebia aha no enkum ni party say they ekum ebinu mo outside Italy na Britain America na there no enti Biabeka say oh yen there yebetimi awestane but you see as leadership no won't train my say and sana waka say nka minimanka me any differently
ambassador ade wa train man say well you know ma bebe na ebu akwam ye call lockdown or left this time around gradually no we are seeing some kind of improvement within the system and found say bia nipa dodo no enya no we are still having people who are still recovering
and me patch say nipa dodo no nya yare no why na wo we are see ma botumi aka o this sinebo aka say onim how ayare no behave abrofran kasa if he say omunim bibia no omuntumi hu say dia yare no behave one moment almost say na a cause no say no yes way and yare enemy in this case they are any enemy of the human race or threatening people ebrewu and omuntumi hu be kwa enemy no say they are the mode of operation so we are careful because obetumi afa no mum to what I say enti the makers Ghana seminars say yes you about about elections about in fact I heard one or so phobic can say Mampeni I easy restrictions you know but it was not for the churches per se but it was for politics and you know yeah no Mampeni and Kase is for politics then so nipa be feel say it was for political expediency ever on the party who omunko primaries na emre no so kwa na eko akabaye 5 months to elections nti wotu anamom bia a Ghana ma omu health risk no to the yare no let's say they are one taking that into consideration and the way to anamoi ha ebe force me I register fufuro it is a nipana or 80 million people it's so the hazard the risk of people contracting or infecting others or whatever is going to happen and no are secondary to the primary you know and
the occasion is we say a man for na even though president and cancer but from your own point of view no the easing of the restriction also who is say for political expediency
there were other considerations. Initially, lockdown no so be kaya you call for 2 weeks and
3 weeks.
3 weeks and all left here. Because they were not handling, they didn't plan properly. You see, this current administration, almost problem I want to say they don't plan properly. Just a preoccupied policy about maybe a particular action be almost to say the who say oh any bad idea. So let's go for it.
Okay.
But you plan, say, if you start implementing SAP policy and SAP decision, next what is the next line of action? I said, this is a good planner. It been free SHS no buy no. It was a good policy. Why? If you can pay for everybody's school fees, you have Ghana phone. So one dream was say, when we start implementing it, no problems by the NPP administration. Almost see insurance and some maham. Said you come with tree, no say, Bemen sees you as on ham no. I said, dream. So we see say problems bar. Some problem we about scenario testing. Some problem we about sana no. We ba high. We ne ya bataka no ha. So ne ya koya nim. Enti say I really see some restrictions now. First one lockdown there no. Who said they almost try some be feeding in for 400,000. Aye Muslim ka. How did they know 400,000 people will be homeless? I mean, will be looking for food. I go back and say no. Who dey see here? Said the man for fume aduane no. I could see here. Ni pay bunkam so. Yeah, social distancing. Don't touch and all that. In that rush for food, no, you and I saw what happened. Yeah. And no, and a man penny no, or chain lockdown no. Say the bear and the council of Adrian natural numbers near huge. And Saudi Yama will be uncle and call her down Adriani into lifted lockdown. No. Who will say everybody was minding their own business.
But the government was out to say he lifted the lockdown based on science.
On science. I don't know.
Are you saying
that is
the president cannot
make a venture? Yes, Obwa, you are getting advice from every corner. Yeah. And they're important. We are leader. I say we now time now we the policy ni bano. One from one two for. I trouble no buy no. Now say no. They said the aircon no. Mon left a lockdown no. Now man from Kokope o medu indi. Yes, I know how now that abanso because a lot of people do by day. And to this current one, I'm for say political considerations can. The president cannot say that political considerations can. He cannot deny that one. Indeed, he hasn't spoken again since that time. The people Cheney say he cannot deny that was also a consideration. I believe was informed that decision. Going forward, the ABCN say electoral commission, per se, or your registration, new register. Yeah. That is the decision the electoral commissioner has taken. Commissioner has taken. Mark my words, commissioner. There's a commission of 7 commissioners.
Yes.
The electoral commission was set up by law, 7 people to take decisions for our electoral processes. Yeah. So one person or just 2 or 3 of them cannot take the decision and make it binding on all. But the reason why I can't see some so.
Or some maybe say can say 3 or 2 people and one person can take that decision and they are 7 on the board. And the other Obia culture say they are the few people who take the decision and they want to.
And because you can't see some so. Me the minimum information I must menya. And never because we electoral commissioner say Nyankopon NC former and your Hobaba Ghana. That decision to put the CI 126 in Parliament was taken by a few people.
Few people. And it is a few people. Anyone, a few people.
Commissioners Nibi were not. It was not a commission decision.
But so few people don't take that decision. Do you know them?
No, but the electoral commissioner can. Chairperson they can be biya.
And how be?
And then the main body bio. The American say electoral commission. See. The electoral commission 7 people. One said 3 executive.
Yes.
The chairman and the 2 deputies.
Yeah, the 2 deputies.
And Kaino Omun executive.
Yeah.
They come to make major decisions concerning our electoral process. Yeah. But I am stating on facts, but I will not state them now because obviously Obeka say Omo can say they should own up. Ghana Hano say no people don't own up. And Rebecca say, I put it to the chairperson, say, sad decision, see, I know the choir, no. It was not taken by all of them.
So it was taken by how many people?
A few people. A few people. And the Rebecca, no, for now. But it was wrong if that was the case. I also keep my ears to the ground. Last Thursday, when the Supreme Court directed EC to bring legal basis, the current voter ID. I didn't know Supreme Court business our question. Ask for some reliefs. We put a case in court. And he bisa anti-letter commissioner Supreme Court said go and bring the legal basis. Yes. Almost here last Thursday, electoral commission.
Like the commissioners.
Only 6 were there.
Out of the 7.
And the chairperson was in her office. This is the information I have. Or the prayer warriors about ni ye bomb pie friend me. Letter commission chairperson, your people are in the conference room who they will bomb pie. She never attended the meeting.
Just past Thursday.
Last Thursday, after the Supreme Court had directed.
Okay.
Say for legal basis in Imbra. I'm stating it as the information I have. So saying yes, sir, Umbra to make us say I didn't take prayer warriors into my office on Thursday of last week when the commission was supposed to be meeting. Now say CI now or they put lay before Parliament, you know. Onka say all 7 of them took that decision on some mekan.
Ambassador say na tie dia. Don't you also think say san nipa na aka na omo take that decision? Omo ha Ghana because they should have come out to tell us that this is the situation on the ground, but they don't want to talk about it.
I'm talking about it now.
But they are in the office.
You see,
they said you are not in the office.
The biggest fear in Ghana, me started make it was a public servants, no. E be bin person mo keep omo job nti. No kwani da hokwa na e binim to minka. I put it to the electoral commissioner, Jean Mensah, say, unconfirm or deny, say, Sasi no de call no. It was not that decision or that reform, no, did not come from all 7 of them in meeting. Secondly, last Thursday, commission was meeting. Yemisa said, "Oh no, why? One meeting nibi, we no ho." And thirdly, did she bring prayer warriors into her office? Now, I sorry na. Letter commission, I don't sorry. Winning wire say who can nipa? What would the Ghana fa and kwamboni biswa? Na stress ba so. Nti mpaboy everybody say Unyankopon be intervene.
And
then because no
compare new voter register CI parliament approval man
or no this CI no call no see was it taken by all of them? The fear is that say obi sorry kasa say this is what happened there Asamaba. Of course the MPP for whatever reason have the numbers so they voted. It is not everything that the masses vote, no. The majority in parliament vote, no. Which makes sense. But in their wisdom, no. Yet Twaba. Near Twaba, we are majority carries the day.
But do you think passing this CI, no, it doesn't make sense?
Well, we've had issues. So many people have spoken. And it's not only me who's talking. In fact, yesterday we had Domahini. He was totally against even the doing of the new register because nipa enkwa ehu hia no ya akoto santene say ye kwakoto aba electoral commission say oh ya preparations nya registration no we observe the COVID protocols no within the perimeter of where the voting is taking place. Yes. But you and I know, given the time no, if all of us have to vote close to 18 million people, why never send if you know what can say next now what sorry if you feel one anti-call.
Ambassador, mami miss out this typical question. Say ye kwa throw ye din, ye be salan, ye be to centennial the idea kwa throw din. It has the bigger tendency of spreading the COVID-19. Until Semenfan said, getting to December, that's still we have the same situation. We are going to use the same process in Yedebeko about them. Anna
Tobo.
Or you will call say about 1 year and 2 that. Because we have COVID now.
And you would no, I don't know. This is 5 months down the line. I'm not God to predict.
Yes. But Usha, you are
no, I'm not doing from any because I don't know how the Iranian is behaving.
Yes. But we are doing this on assumption. Say be I could do na say ya deni nyanko ye ne wo system no to say the ye you call say you postpone election.
I cannot call. Who am I? I'm just one individual. But certainly I'm not a spectator. Yet it was president of Tiswa, President Nana Akufo-Addo. Yes. The same register you say, the same voter ID card.
Even before, so what
is the urgency about it? Amidst COVID-19, Yariaba, what is the urgency? Any sensible person will say, postpone it. Let us do it with this current register. Then 2024, you have more time to prepare towards a new register, assuming that is the way electoral commissioner wants to go, or electoral commission wants to go. She's just the leader of the commission. She cannot unilaterally do things that pleases her and her masters or appointing officers. She cannot do that.
And then Uber said your yes is here and he's doing it in the favor of somebody.
Well, I just told you that he took a decision on the removal of the voter ID card from the principal IDs, and went and laid before Parliament a CI which approves ID, a passport, and then national card, a Ghana card.
Ghana card, yes.
And then people vouching for people.
Yes.
Does it make sense? Vouching for people, are more credible. Say 2 people can vouch for somebody, say, or a Ghanaian. That you accept. When electoral commission, before Jimensa came, there was a commission. Anamebwa.
Yes, yes.
It wasn't formed by President Akufo-Addo.
Yes.
There has been a commission since '92.
Yeah.
So commission has given us a card, voter ID card. You see that to Ababebre, in the modifications of it, and you do something pensui. How can the electoral commissioner disown its own card? Tell me. There are people working in the electoral commission who have worked there many years. One of them is Tete, who is one of the deputy chair. Yeah. He was in Ashanti all these years. So they are not stupid. So they should tell her, we've been in this system, we work with the card. This is our own card. We issued it. The card gradually has become accepted with banks and other transactions. Produce your ID, voter ID card. Yeah. I'm for the year, the hospital require you. So it shows that you are a Ghanaian. Do you get my point? Yes. It's a document they accept.
Yes.
So if that is the case, how come you remove it? I heard said that some of the commissioners protested, said no, let's leave our own card in there. The card it should be an ID. You want to do your new register, you do your new register. But the ID, we must be able to use our old ID card as Ghanaian. In any case, MPP administration, if they truly believe, and one person from day one, I never believed they won the election. Me, I've said it. I can't bring the evidence, but I tell them you didn't win the election. They said they won by 1 million votes. Anamebwa, 1 million votes. So if register and ID card Nadibia, I'm 1 million votes ahead of your main opponent. You should be laughing all the way to the bank.
But the MPP.
No, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand. But the MPP chairman, even though they went into election with this current voter register, even before the election, they were agitating, say we needed to change it. So they first said, winning with this voter register doesn't mean they shouldn't change it because they are still with their own grounds.
It is not their business. Court. MPP court. So if you hear utterances from somebody like the majority leader, says yes, it's a register now, NDC for any winning election for Ghana Abio. Is it a statement that somebody of that in that position Minister for Parliamentary Affairs should be saying in this country? That's a problem. Those who make those silly utterances like "ya GMI" and "ya GMI," they are problematic. Who person who soldier to Ghana man no cast loosely, sir. Just a couple of days ago, I heard Atachia make a statement. I don't know whether you heard it. Something about Achim. The Achim people play a critical role in Ghana's history.
Yes.
So if you take out the Achims, Ghana will have no history. This is disgraceful that you must speak like that. There are 30 million people, roughly, Ghanaians, who kasa in that direction on ethnic. So we are careful. This loose talk, your GMI, Achim for you see, this and that, it doesn't augur well for the country's progress.
On attaching issue, the Okai, was it in a form to annoying people? Because he was really saying, looking at Senkrofo, said there is something called Achim Mafia. There is nothing like Achim Mafia. But within the history of Ghana, the Achim has played a critical role. They were referred to as Achim Mafias because the president and all the people who surround him mostly are Achim people. That's why they call them Mafia. That's all they are saying. The finance minister is Achim, is his relative. His secretary is his relative. Gabi Ochidaku, who is the de facto prime minister, outside the government, because he holds a British passport, he cannot be our minister. Also plays a key role in the running of this government. Do you get my point? Yeah. So Obi making that comment now. We know the power that they wield in this country's administration currently. We know, and they are all Achim people. I am an Achim. So I don't have a problem with that. But to start to label things like Achim for, Ghana cannot have a history. It's disgraceful. What is their population? What is the population of Achim people? I'm an Achim. I don't go through myself I'm Achim because the president is Achim. I don't talk like that. I don't talk on ethnocentric type of analysis. And then I saw this man, the MP of Adenta, Boabian Samoa, excited in Parliament, making a submission there. Two people can vouch for, or each person can vouch for up to 10 people. Yes, sir. That is part of the CI. Yes.
So, if me and this gentleman here, vouch for you and 9 others, and by so doing, 9 of you become Ghanaians, and knowing very well that they are not Ghanaians, but because we vouch, they have become, because they would pick the new ID. Yeah. So the foreigners, let's say all the 10 we vouch for are Nigerians. They can come together to bring in more Nigerians. Are you aware?
Yes, I agree. I agree with that analysis. But as a Ghanaian, as a true Ghanaian,
I knew that's what you're going to say.
Go on that agenda.
I knew that's what you want to say. Have we stopped corruption in Ghana? We know corruption is bad for Ghana. No coffee, people will chop on that one. You and I know. So we cannot control the 30 million Ghanaians to say that we are all principled and will do what is right. And can that people commit crimes. I come and vouch for my father, assuming that he doesn't have any of those documents. Assuming. And he has only a voter ID card, which is not going to be accepted. And then, basically, my father hasn't traveled before. This is a scenario I'm painting. Yeah. And he doesn't have the Ghana card. So no passport, no Ghana card. So he has to be vouched for. So your children will now vouch for you. Ghana says they're only a Ghana for no. Today, they are going to tell that you are Ghanaian. Do you see where I'm coming from? Don't complicate our lives as Ghanaians. But you see, it is the political pressure on this chairperson of the electoral commission.
Political pressure from which of the political parties? NDC, MPP.
Which parties in government?
MPP.
So the appointing officer. There's pressure on her. Seriously. If she be truthful, I didn't know the prayer warriors.
But dear, who can you are saying it on the basis of facts?
One for prayer warriors and call on the 9 years.
But that be who can say the officers are giving him pressure. And say, is it on the basis of facts and speculation?
No, we call it speculation. Me say prayer now. You know, be saying say prayer warriors now. Yeah, bon prayer war. Office ho abra ejuma time no. What was her problem? Matisse okona sorry because ekunya ti ho na okotena altar no ho okotena ho. Just say Jankopon si from
Japan about was say come what may we hear them cry a new voter register you be compiled.
But you can point on your electoral commissioner. And you're an electoral commissioner. And now there's a court. And rule of law, no, other people can take you to court for various infractions as per the law. And you make me lazy, you know. And there are options. There are more options apart from going to court. There's people's power. Don't get it wrong. There's people's power. So we tear America, the air cost war, now that generals in the catcher of Donald Trump now. Now say they should dominate them. No. What here?
When you that invitation from your flag bearer, only way didn't come on as you being his running mate. Only way didn't come.
Your flag bearer, I've known him for a long time. On personal basis, as a personal friend. Any meaning sang come on.
The first say by flag bearer to John Dramani Mahama.
Right now.
Yes,
right
running mate to John Dramani.
No, he won't do that.
Maybe so say you can say by
No. When I can. It's my friend. So the BBC Abeba and Kaya can assembly that Emma and yes I net here. I want the best for our party. And I want him to take the best decision.
You think the worst decision can be you?
I didn't say the worst decision.
Can be you?
I say you should take. I want him to take the best decision. Have I mentioned anybody? I haven't mentioned anybody.
No, but maybe I will not say on you in some common.
And some trouble. I am going to play tricks. You won't win this kind of argument.
The best decision, and you want the flag bearer take a best decision, right?
Best decisions for our party and for Ghana.
Yes, and I'm saying that choosing you will not be a worst decision.
I don't think that I am the one they require this time. I can play other roles. As the Yakobo match, football, 11 players. There are other people who can be, somebody can be captain, somebody can be deputy captain, somebody can be the goalkeeper. Maybe I will be the defender. The man who's going to make mention of it before this month ends. Before this month ends, he would mention. So I don't want to take the wind out of his sails, Mr.
Ambassador Victor Smith, that's it.
That's it for having me.
You're former ambassador to UK, Ambassador Victor Smith, and a train and come on. But that's so young that year. Now we turn us it, now we hear it. Yeah, what that's it.